What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and when Britney Spears got out of her conservatorship, I think it's safe to say that the majority of us were really happy for her. We were really excited for her. I know a lot of people automatically expected her to start singing again. They expected her to start performing in front of a crowd again. They wanted to watch her rise from the ashes like a phoenix and reclaim her status as one of the best, most popular, well-known pop stars of all time. But me personally, I never expected those things from Britney Spears. And in fact, I never really expected anything from her at all. At the very least, all I expected from Britney was for her to spend more time with her kids, and for her to spend more time getting out, going places, and not being cooped up in that same house all the time. But, of course, that's not what we got. We didn't get Britney making music and music videos again and performing again. We didn't get Britney spending more time with her kids. In fact, the exact opposite. And we didn't get Britney going out and about and enjoying her life. What we got was, almost immediately after the conservatorship ended, all we got was nude photos, random, creepy, I don't even know how to explain it, cringy videos of her swaying around in her living room, and a bunch of attacks on her father, her mother, her sister, and you name it. So it was like immediately after the conservatorship ended, Britney wasted no time. She immediately started posting her tits on Instagram. And some people would be like, oh, this is so empowering. She has control over her body again. Well, I would argue that it's not empowering at all. But even if it was, any ounce of empowerment you can get from posting your tits on Instagram would become null and void by the fact that the caption of these photos are direct attacks on your family members. It got to the point where it started feeling like revenge porn. Here's a picture of my tits. I hate you, Dad. While listing a bunch of things her dad did throughout her life that she didn't like. Or remember that one time when she spread her butt cheeks wide open on a hotel room bed and told her mother to kiss her behind? Yeah, that was kind of disturbing. But you know, her fan base, the Yas Queens, they encouraged this. And that's when I realized that none of this was ever about Britney's mental health or well-being to these people. Because if it was, you wouldn't be online every day encouraging a 40-year-old woman and mother of two to attack her father and her mother and the grandparents of her kids. Yet her fans sat by and they loved the destruction. YouTubers would make videos every day. Oh my gosh, yes, our Queen Britney attacked her father again. Let's read this post. Oh yes, our Queen Britney is now attacking her little sister. Let's fawn over this post. And their mouth would almost be drooling. They would almost be foaming at the mouth with how excited they would get when Britney would attack her own family. But I always found it very disturbing. I found it disturbing that Britney would attack her own family publicly, and I found it disturbing that the public would support it and encourage it and become like cheerleaders who would scream and cheer from the sidelines as she further damaged her life and her relationship with her kids, her parents, and what have you. Now, when she first got out of the conservatorship, I kind of understood. Like, okay, you're a little bit bitter here. You want to get some things off your chest. But the days kept passing, the weeks kept passing, the months kept passing, and even a year passed, and we were still just watching her bitterly talk about her father and her mother. And she would even throw shade at other people, including her own kids, which was a tipping point for me in this situation. When she started attacking her own kids on Instagram. If you're new here, I'm sure you're unaware of this. But Britney literally went on multiple posts, posted nudes of herself while attacking her teenage kids for being upset that their mother is posting nudes on Instagram every day. Her kids came out and said they were embarrassed by Britney's activity online and that they wish she would dial it down a bit. And what did Britney do? She refused. She attacked her own kids. She called them names. She called them all types of things. And then posted nudes of herself in response to how her 15-year-old feels. So that's when I knew that not only is Britney having issues, but Britney is a psychotic mom. I think we've seen those type of moms before. She is a psychotic, downright evil mom. And yes, I said Britney Spears is an evil mom. Any mother that posts nudes of herself while taunting her 15-year-old son is an evil piece of crap in my eyes. But that's what Britney did. And that's when it showed me that there are no boundaries here. Yeah, she attacked her mother and her father. And some people could say, hey, there's an excuse for that. But once she started attacking her sister, and then she got down to her kids, her own kids, how can people not view this as an issue? You know me, I'm not here to defend Jamie Lynn, and we can say she's shady throughout all of this, but at the end of the day, Jamie Lynn has the same parents as Britney. So I'm sure Jamie Lynn experienced and went through some of the same things as Britney. But Britney can't understand that. Britney is a narcissist that has to make everything about her. And she likes to paint the rest of the world out to be enemies and bad people, while she's the queen that does no wrong. In reality, she is the sole cause of the problem, of all these problems. It's Britney Spears. It's not the people around her. It's Britney. She's the common denominator here. But you know, watching her attack her own kids, I thought, you know what? This woman cannot get any lower or downright dirtier than this. Yeah, her pictures may look dirty. Yeah, it may look like she hasn't washed her hair in months. Yeah, the caked up eyeliner on her eyes is as crunchy as Cheetos. But I mean, what do you want me to say? Well, anyways, things have now taken another dark and twisted turn. You see, Britney Spears has now been caught bullying her 5-year-old niece. I believe she's 5 years old, if I'm not mistaken. She got caught bullying her 5-year-old niece, the daughter of Jamie Lynn Spears, that has no idea that any of this stuff is going on. A freaking 5-year-old, a 5-year-old is now getting attacked online by Britney Spears. And her Yes Queen fans will defend her. But I'm here to call her out, because I'm not going to let stuff like this slide. Now, the other day, Jamie Lynn and her family were celebrating the birthday of her 5-year-old daughter, Ivy. Ivy, being 5 years old, I guess she's really into Barbies. So she wanted to have a Barbie birthday party, like a normal 5-year-old girl, right? So Jamie Lynn, she didn't make a big deal out of this birthday party. In fact, she didn't really post a lot of pictures of it online. But in the stories of her Instagram profile, she posted this: "The best day ever." And this is actually a post from Party Once Upon a Time. "Ivy's 5th birthday. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. We had such a great time partying with sweet Princess Ivy this weekend." In the photo, you see Ivy. And in the photo, you see someone who I'm assuming works at Party Once Upon a Time. I'm assuming this woman was the Barbie for this 5-year-old's birthday party. Now feel how you want to feel about Jamie Lynn Spears. Her children are still entitled to celebrating their birthday parties without any drama, without any nonsense. Britney Spears, being a 41-year-old woman, should know that Ivy, a 5-year-old, has nothing to do with whatever you have been through in your life. And I would argue that Britney has lied about a lot of the stuff during their conservatorship. Why do you think no one is in jail? You know, everyone thought, oh, Britney's dad's going to jail. Her mom's going to jail. Lou Taylor's going to jail. They're going to jail. They're going to jail. Everyone's going to jail. No one's going to jail. Okay? Nothing legally is coming out of any of this Britney Spears stuff. Her lawyer is milking her dry of money, in my opinion. Doing this little theater, this court theater, nothing's going to happen. None of these people are going to jail because a lot of the stuff that you were told they did, they didn't do. Now, the conservatorship, I'm not saying it was good or a good thing, but Britney Spears, exaggerated a lot of the things that happened to her. The court knows that. That's why you're not going to see anyone in jail. Someone with as much money as Britney Spears can't get these people locked up. Start really questioning things. I mean, really question things. But anyways, let's get back to the point. So Ivy, the now 5-year-old daughter of Jamie Lynn Spears, has a Barbie birthday party. Mind you, like I said, it wasn't highly advertised. There's not pictures of this birthday party all over Instagram. There was one single story on Instagram. The same exact post you just saw. And guess who else saw that post? Britney Spears. Because moments later, after Jamie Lynn just quickly posts this quick little Instagram story of her daughter's birthday. Mind you, Jamie Lynn cannot post a picture of her daughter's birthday on Instagram because she will be attacked and they will be harassed by Britney's Yes Queen fan base. Which is why she did a quick little story and that's it. But Britney Spears saw this story because the reality is Britney Spears is obsessed. Britney Spears is stalking her family, not the other way around. Jamie Lynn appears to be living a happy life, building a family, celebrating birthdays with her kids, while Britney is dancing around butt naked in her living room, ignoring the fact that her son's birthday just passed. I'm using that as an example. You think Britney's celebrating birthdays with her kids? No. Britney is celebrating her son's birthdays by posing nude in her living room without bothering to pick up the 4 piles of dog crap sitting behind her. So Britney Spears saw that Jamie Lynn Spears was celebrating her 5-year-old's birthday by having a Barbie birthday. And what does Britney Spears do? She posts one of these awkward looking photos that she's already posted 75 times. She's got freaking Big Mac stains on her shirt, splotches on her skin from where she's been trying to do too much Photoshop. And she says, Barbie, my ass. Barbie, my ass. That's Britney's response to a 5-year-old pretending to be Barbie on her birthday. She saw that Jamie Lynn Spears' 5-year-old daughter had a Barbie birthday and was dressed up like Barbie with other Barbies at her birthday. And Britney Spears felt the need to, in front of 40-something million people, post a post immediately after Jamie Lynn posted that story saying, Barbie, my ass. Barbie, my ass. Screw your 5-year-old's birthday party and screw your 5-year-old daughter. Barbie, my ass. It's all about me. I'm more important than your 5-year-old daughter's birthday. apparently because I was in a conservatorship, your 5-year-old, who wasn't even born at the time, should pay for it. I'm going to bully a 5-year-old on Instagram in front of 40-something million people because I'm a miserable human being. That's what Britney Spears is. She's a miserable human being. So when you see these videos of her, all those weird, cringy dance moves, she's not happy. She's miserable. And she can't stand that other people are happy around her. That's the type of person she is. She's psychotic. Yeah, she's downright crazy. She's a bitch, a see you next Tuesday. She's all around a pretty scummy human being. And I say that as someone who, I liked Britney Spears growing up. And when I started covering this Britney Spears situation, it's because I felt for her. And I cared about her and her well-being and her mental health. But I have found out time and time again the hard way that this is a dark and twisted, bitter woman. I mean, attacking your sons and posting revenge nudes while talking crap to your sons was enough, but now you're attacking 5-year-olds on their birthday. So anyone that's still sitting around here defending this woman, you should think twice. Because this is not the type of person that you should defend. This is not the type of person you should idolize. I think that Britney has done an amazing job at showing her true colors over the past year. We've watched her attack kids. We've watched her attack fast food workers. We've watched her attack backup dancers. She's constantly got something bad and negative to say about anyone and everyone around her, while pretending like she's some sweet angel that does no wrong. She is very clearly lost. She has very clearly lost her mind. If you think her dancing around with toilet paper in her hand makes her look sane, then you're probably just as crazy as her. And that's one thing that I had to realize. That crazy attracts crazy. Crazy breeds more crazy. So I gotta say that Britney Spears' Yes Queen fan base, most of them are a bunch of psychopaths. They threaten my life on a daily basis for making videos like this. They enable Britney to act the way that she acts because they know that it makes them feel better about themselves. Watching Britney spiral out and act crazy makes them feel more sane. Because they feel like, oh, if this big pop star can act like this, then it's okay when we do. We're not crazy because Britney Spears does it. But that's where we're at in this situation. Britney Spears is now openly targeting and attacking 5-year-olds on Instagram. Where will it go from here? How can things get any worse? I'm sure Britney Spears will find out a way to make sure things get worse. And when they do, I'll be right here to make fun of it and to point it out and to talk about it with all of you all. Let me know your thoughts though down in the comments. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.